Let's talk about your happiness. Let's talk about it. I'm sure you are so happy and ecstatic and you're like smiling like this watching the video. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're like really sad and you're like, bro, I don't have any happiness, and I just clicked on the video because I'm wondering where my happiness went. But let's talk about it. Why are you letting other people affect your happiness? Like you as a person. You're letting other people dictate that. Now, when you go online and look at something you disagree with, you get a bad text, you get a bad email or whatever. And instead of just reading it, you absorb it, right? It's like somebody texted you, you're ugly, you're not invited because we don't like you. Instead of just seeing it on a screen, just like letting it be there, you like suck it in. It goes into you, your soul, and like you like really absorb it. It goes into your heart. How are you supposed to be happy like that? There are hurtful things. People say hurtful things all the time in comment sections and behind your back, whispers in the halls, and so many ways people can be mean, ignorant, just flat out disrespectful. And all of these things are going to tank your happiness, but your happiness stems from here. It comes from you. Happiness shouldn't come from somebody. Like if you're in a relationship right now, you understand that maybe in the sense of, yes, that your partner makes you happy, but at the end of the day, it's you. The achievements you made while being in the relationship, the improvements you made on yourself because of the relationship, everything falls back to you in your own life. It's not like happiness comes from watching the game. It's like I enjoy my team and happiness comes from me rooting for my own team. That's why I'm happy watching this game. Or I just love the game of football and I'm watching the football game, watching a football in Europe game. You know, I love football, so I love watching Manchester United or whatever it might be, whatever. But it's just like that in the sense of happiness stems from you and yourself. It's not just one thing in the outside world. It's what's in here. So you're letting people, either you're sad about your weight, you're high, you're insecure about your own body, maybe you're upset about a family member who you lost, or maybe you're upset because you got into a really big fight. You can't let things like that bring you down. Instead, you have to be able to understand what's been said to you, understand what's on the screen, understand the situation you're in, right? But instead of absorbing all of the negative and absorbing and like living in like this negative like just connotation, like this negative like vibe, right? You want to try to be happy, be a happier person. And I get that can be hard. It can be really hard. That's like saying trying to find space in a crowded room. How are you supposed to find happiness in a sad world? How are you supposed to find space in a crowded room? It's simple. It's what we determine space to be. It's what we determine happiness to be. You don't have to win $1 million to be happy. You don't have to have a full room to yourself to have space. It's you. At the end of the day, again, it comes from you. It comes from your perspective and your opinion. You really need to lock in on what makes you happy. So if you're trying to find space in a crowded room, you're going to try to go near people that will give you that space. It's the same sense of if you're trying to find happiness, you're going to go near people or groups of people and vibes of where it will make you happy. So let's talk about your happiness. Your happiness might not be happy. Your happiness might be in a very sad state right now. You might not have felt happiness in a long time. And I understand that because, listen, I feel the same way. I felt the same way. But what you need to understand is if it's somebody, something that's taking your sadness down, which it absolutely is, understand the situation. Understand that object, that thing, that position, that situation you're in that's making you feel sad. And it's okay to feel sad for a minute, but really try to be happy. Try to look at the better side of things. Try to understand it and not absorb it. Just know and live with it, live through it, fight through it, and find happiness, again, through you. And what makes you happy comes through you. So it's a discovery kind of journey. But I really think that's it. It's a short video. If you enjoyed this talk about happiness, comment part 2. Say, hey, I want to really watch part 2. I want you to talk about happiness again. But I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Leave a comment and like the video. Thank you so much. My name is Dylan Hannigan, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.